So Abby said something yesterday. I'm just throwing around money today. I had $100 to throw around here also. For anybody that can call us up at 1-855-BERT Show and produce a story of a better act of friendship to a friend than Abby did the other day, that she told us about the other day.
Yeah, literally yesterday. So this is how me and one of my college best friends became besties. We were living together, and it wasn't that long. I think it was like the first month or two of school. And you know how you're in that stage where you're just kind of like feeling people out.
You're feeling more than 50
Well, this was somebody that I was living with and hadn't known them personally up until this point. And I really liked this girl, very normal gal, but she was going through a big breakup and had just joined Tinder for the first time. And you know, girls, we like to look out for each other. So when she was going on her very first Tinder date post breakup, I was like, hey girl, like, let me know when you're coming back home. You know, what time should I expect you? And she said, you know, it's a first Tinder date. I'll probably be home around 9 or 10. Don't wait up too long. And I said, perfect. I'll see you. I want to get all the gossip when you come back. So she goes off on this Tinder date and it's like 11:30 and I start to get nervous because, you know, young college female, random Tinder date. I'm nervous. And I said, hey girl, like, what's going on? And she texts me and she's like, I have a condom stuck up my area. And I said, okay,
that could be one of a couple of areas. I'm guessing the front area.
The front hoo-ha. Okay. I get nervous. You know, I don't know if kids are in the car or whatever. Right. And I said, okay, well, first of all, get it out and then come home. Wasn't the answer I was expecting. So she comes home. She's hammered. And she's like, I can't find it. I think it's stuck up there. And so being the good friend. And this is the part I didn't talk about yesterday because I was the house manager for the place that we were living at. And
this right here is what we're focusing on. This is what you're going to have to beat here as far as a best friend goes. So
do not do this at home. This is not gynecologically friendly. I went into the pantry and I got some Crisco. And
You Crisco?
You did what? What?
Well, do not try this at home. This is not healthy. This is not healthy. I am not a doctor.
What is going on?
I was 19. She's not fried chicken.
Wait, yes.
I didn't know if she was dry. She'd been picking at it for an hour.
This gets better and better. This just gets better and better.
Because when you go to the OBGYN, they don't just...
I'm not okay.
They just don't stick something in her to do your pap smear. Like, they have to use jellies and whatnot to make things easier.
And Crisco, that's what you had?
Well, we were living... So, spoiler alert, we were living in our sorority house, and you weren't allowed to have guys in the sorority house. So I knew girls weren't just going to have, like, lube laying around. So because I was the house manager, I got into the pantry, opened that thing up, got one of those Costco-sized bottles of Crisco.
Good thing you had a lot.
Ran back to room 102.
Couldn't even do olive oil or coconut oil. Crisco.
I was stupid. That's the part you're going to cling on to.
I know, right?
Every good Southern mom listening is like, Crisco, good choice.
Yeah. They're like, what about Dale's mayonnaise? You didn't think about that? Or anyway. So I get the Crisco. I go... and I start looking.
You're probing.
I start probing, and I couldn't find anything, mainly because I wanted to get out of there as soon as possible. I was like, this is uncomfortable. I just known you for a month.
Okay.
A month.
Wow. A month.
This is after 1 month.
The plot twist is she was like picking at her downstairs area for like a good 2 hours, and I went to bed. I was like, homegirl, I got class in the morning. So I guess the guy she went out with gave her his credit card. So she ended up going to Shan's down the road to get checked out because she was genuinely concerned. She was starting to bleed at this point. The Crisco can only lube you up for so long. So she goes to the hospital and they check her out. Plot twist, there was nothing up there. Nothing up there the entire time.
All that wasted Crisco.
Right?
Jeez, what a shame.
I have one. I don't know that it'll beat that, but it may slightly rival. I went out with a friend who had a baby, and so it was her first time back out, and we had a good time, and she was wasted. So we got in an Uber, and she's like, I'm going to throw up. And I know that cleanup fees and Ubers are very expensive, and it was the Uber was under my name. And I was like, this is not happening.
Did you baby bird her? Just let her throw up in your mouth?
No.
That would have been what a great friend.
It will be Abby's story for sure.
I grab a box of Kleenex and start ripping out the Kleenex. I'm like, throw up into this. She swats it away. and I catch it in my hands and somehow manage to open the door with my elbow. I'm like, pull over.
Wow.
We pull over. We roll out onto the side of the road on a grassy knoll. No cleanup charge because I caught all the vomit.
That is impressive.
Thank you.
Back there
Thank
throwing
you.
up on each other.
Amazing.
The both of you are very impressive women. Barbie would be very proud of you. All right, so if you've got a story here that can challenge those, if it's as good or better than that, we got 5 people in here. We will vote. If it is, we give you $100.
These phone calls are, oh my God.
I'm nervous.
All right, we're going to start here with Lily. Lily, what act did you do as a friend that makes you a better friend than Abby was?
So, hi guys. I want to say my friend Brittany did this, but she's not here with me. But she shaved my butt, the butt crack.
We know it.
Before I went and met my new boyfriend. We're dating now, but before we started dating, she went and shaved my butt so I could go on a date.
Okay, so now it depends. Was it just the cheeks or was it everything?
It was the crevices.
She spread the cheeks, man.
All up in there.
You
went
up in
right,
there.
You went
Yeah,
right
she
into the
was
booty.
yeah.
Yep.
Went right in the booty and shaved her friend for a date she was having. You got $100 from me. What do you guys think? That's pretty solid.
Well, she doesn't get it because her friend did it for her, so she has to give it to her friend who did it.
We'll give you the 100 and you can give it to whoever. But are you guys down?
No, I think this is rookie stuff.
Not worth 100. Okay.
She didn't go inside.
Yeah, she didn't go spelunking, so sorry.
All right, Lily, hold on one second. I'll give you $100 for that. Hold on. Damn.
With that $100, she
Man.
could pay someone just to wax her.
Just to be that close to somebody to even make the request.
Would you shave my butthole?
Yeah, no. Ain't no
Say
way.
Oh, yeah. Say that's coming back for the political ads later.
Liz, good morning. The act that makes you a great friend for $100.
Okay, I don't know if I need to be on the voice disguiser for this, but
late.
A little late.
my best friend, she has something wrong with her bladder, and she has to get injections through a catheter. She has to do to herself every month.
Uh-huh.
And she asked me if I would do it, and I was like, yeah, sure. So I did it the first time. It was awful because pee came out. But the next thing she asked me to do was to put hemorrhoid cream on her hemorrhoid and to try to push it back in.
Okay,
Wow.
Liz.
I never want to be this close to somebody.
Liz. Are you in nursing school? Is that why she asked you to do this?
No, I'm just her best friend.
Wow.
I do the catheter once a month.
Really? You are something. Yeah.
You are something.
I think
You're an amazing
I
friend.
think we got to give $100.
I think
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
Yeah,
She touched a hemorrhoid.
Come
Of
on,
course
man.
we give
She
her
put that
$100.
thing back in there.
Hold on.
Like,
I can't believe that.
All right.
Wow.
is there any man in your life, Mo?
Absolutely not. No.
Not a
Hell
one. No.
Ain't no way.
Hell no. Not even your father.
No.
Nobody.
Nah, he's on his own.
All right, let's end with something a little bit more wholesome. Good morning, Kim. What makes you an amazing best friend?
Good morning, Bert Show family. Love you guys to death.
Thank you.
What makes me an amazing best friend? I gave my kidney to my best friend back in 2013.
Yes.
Yeah.
Winner, kidney dinner.
No, not for me.
That doesn't beat hemorrhoids?
No, not for me. The shaving of the butthole gets 100. The hemorrhoid gets 100. Kidney, I'll give you 50.
Because she only has half.
Of course, we'll hook you up, Kim. Thank you for calling. Y'all are way better friends than I am. Maybe the kidney, not the butthole.
Never.
The Bert Show.
So, first, thanks for watching. Second, you like what you just watched? That just scratches the surface. Get the Bert Show on any podcast platform. We're so good.